truth. Israel seeks peace. Israel yearns for peace. Israel has made peace and will make peace again.
Reveal it here.
He wanted to make a deal more than Netanyahu. And I will be honest, I had a great meeting with him, Abbas, right? I had a great meeting with him. And we spent a lot of time together, talked about many things. And it was almost like a father. I mean, he was so nice. Couldn't have been nicer. And after meeting with Bibi for 3 minutes, I looked at him and said, "You don't want to make a deal, do you?" And he said, "Well, and the fact is, I don't think Bibi ever wanted to make a deal. Why? I thought the Palestinians were impossible, that the Israelis would do anything to make peace and a deal. I found that not to be true."
The acting leader of Hezbollah has made his first televised speech. Naim Qassem pledged to continue the militant group's fight against Israel while adding the fate of his country, Lebanon, is inseparable from that of Palestine.
We cannot separate Lebanon from Palestine, nor the region from Palestine. Did Israel not officially and directly occupy Lebanon in 1978? Did the occupation not return in 1982 after Resolution 425? And they only left through resistance. Why did they continue to occupy Lebanon? They created the South Lebanese Army, wanting to establish the South Lebanon state in preparation to later become Israeli settlements, but it did not succeed. Then they returned in 2006 to advance in the southern region with the aim of occupying it, but failed. So Lebanon is part of the Israeli expansion project. Whenever Israel feels capable of expanding, it will expand here.
In your international headlines this midday, in the Middle East, ground clashes between Israel forces and Hezbollah along southern Lebanon mountains is spreading. Now the UN is getting caught in the crossfire.
And this is as efforts from around the world continue to focus on confirming a ceasefire deal. Fox News correspondent Nate Foy has more from Tel Aviv.
Ground clashes between Israeli forces and Hezbollah spread across the border region Thursday. The UN peacekeeping force in Lebanon says an Israeli tank and possibly a drone fired on several of its facilities. 2 UNIFIL workers are reportedly injured.
Safety and security of the peacekeepers is a shared responsibility. The parties have an obligation to respect the safety and security of peacekeepers.
Diplomats from the United States and other countries are intensifying discussions about a possible ceasefire deal, while Israel maintains it will do whatever is necessary to return residents to their homes in the north. And Hezbollah provides resistance to Israel's ground offensive.
We will not beg the Israeli enemy nor the international community for a ceasefire. The aggressor is the one the international community should be pressuring to stop the aggression.
The entire region remains on high alert. Israel still hasn't responded to Iran's massive ballistic missile strike last week. The Israeli Security Cabinet will meet Thursday to discuss a possible response.
Our attack will be lethal, precise, and above all surprising. They will not understand what happened and how it happened. They will see the results.
Meanwhile, the fighting continues in Gaza, with an Israeli airstrike killing at least 27 people at a former school sheltering displaced Palestinians. Israel says it was really a Hamas command center. In Tel Aviv, Nate Foy, Fox News.
The Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin, the architect of the Middle East peace process, has been assassinated.
The assassin, a right-wing Israeli Jew, Yigal Amir.
Truly shocking news from the Middle East tonight. Israel's Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin has been assassinated.
Evening spent dreaming of peace turns into a national nightmare.
Outside the hospital, the crowd began to chant, "Bibi is a murderer." The sign says, "Bibi, Rabin's blood is on your hands."
An assassin has taken yet another world leader away from us. It was just after the biggest peace rally in Tel Aviv.
Rabin's widow blamed Netanyahu for contributing to her husband's death.
The assassination of Yitzhak Rabin has also produced shock in the Palestinian community.
And said so on worldwide television.
Your husband pointed the finger at Mr. Netanyahu and said, "You must stop this incitement."
Yeah.
To what extent do you blame Mr. Netanyahu and the Likud for what has happened?
I do blame them. In a rally in Kikar Zion in Jerusalem that showed him in the uniform of a Nazi. So Mr. Bibi Netanyahu, now we can say from here to eternity that he didn't support it and didn't agree with it, but he was there.
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Kol Holayim La, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Bahashem, Rakak, Quadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And that's, Esau's philosophy. That's his smooth way is, to speak peaceable words and speak of pleasant days and peace being upon the earth and unity and all this bullshit, all this nonsense. But in the background, okay, in the midst of him having that speech, in the background and the things that you don't see, he's shedding blood. He's causing mayhem, chaos, man. Okay? And that's what's basically going to happen, man. Netting, not a J-O-O is basically, having those smooth, buttery, oily words, man. Being very crafty in his speech, man. But in his mind, which is your heart, he's imagining how to overthrow the nations to stay on top. Okay? And Salakia, Thawada to the beloved up and coming elder GMS Vegas sit down Karatazak for doing this. I grabbed this from his channel. The spirit just jumped on me to do something on it because it was so heavy. But yeah, man, again, let's read this one more time. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. And that's what he's saying, man. Israel's about peace. Israel's about safety. Israel's about that. But yet, because these Israelis is the leader of the Edomite nation. They're the least of the flock that's in control of the whole world. Okay? And not only them, but their other tribesmen, the other Edomites, they're the cancer and the issue of the earth, man. With these people, being taken out of order, and also these other heathens that are in cahoots with them, when our nation being set up in righteousness with Yahweh Shah Mashiach and King David in the 12, and obviously the 144,000 governing body, everything will be put back in its rightful order, man. Okay, the earth will go through restoration. The heathens will go through their restoration of learning righteousness. Okay, no, will actually be peace upon earth, man. It won't be no deceit, no fraud. Okay, no smooth words. It'll only be truth and righteousness flourishing, man. Okay, but let's continue, because the brother put something on the comment Slacky the screen. I want to grab that too, because that goes perfectly with this lesson. This is Psalms chapter 55. Bear with me. Psalms chapter 55. I'm gonna start off at verse 20. He hath put forth his hands against as such as be at peace with him. He have broken his covenant. And this is something that the so-called self-proclaimed white man cannot do, man. He can't keep an agreement. He can't keep a covenant, an alliance, peace. Okay, because, you know, if he feels like you're equal to him, or if you're going to prosper more than him, then that's an issue, man. And if he feels like you're having too much of the pie, or if you're having too much comfort, too much relaxation, too much of a careless spirit, like you're not sweating like the Israelites and these other poor nations upon the earth, man, then that's a problem for him, man. You know, and that covenant that he makes with you people is only for a certain degree. So like a decree, Salakia. It's only for a certain decree. Okay, because in his, again, as we're going to read on, verse 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. So those words that he speak when he's making those covenants, those agreements, those alliances, okay, they have the most smooth, comforting words, man. You know, we're gonna do good business together. You know, these people about unity, this and that, blah blah blah. But yet it's all deceit. Okay. Because he's crouching. But as soon as you sit him beside you, what's going to happen? He's going to overthrow you, roughly paraphrasing Sirach 12 on down. Okay, maybe I believe like verse 12 on down or something like that, somewhere around there. Okay, but once you place him beside you, he'll overthrow you. And that's what these devils do, man. Okay, Psalm 55 verse 20 from the top. He have put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. Okay, as not a J-O-O, he was saying Israel seeks peace. We're about peace. No, the so-called self-proclaimed white man is about mayhem, bloodshed, okay, chaos, oppression, vexation, taking away peace from the earth. And we're going to grab that precept. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. So while he's speaking all these, because Esau has a forked tongue. So while he's speaking all these lovable, unified words, and making it seem like you're gonna have some type of inheritance on the earth, you're gonna have some type of wealth built from your family, and all these other things that you really think that you're gonna be able to establish. This devil is literally, while he's speaking these things to you. Matter of fact, before he even speak these things to you, he already has a plan orchestrated to take your ass down, and how he's going to do it, to cover his tracks and make it seem like it's not him, but it's somebody else, or any other way that he sees fit. Okay, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So again, these Edomites aren't stupid. Okay, they're very what's the word I'm looking for here? They're very I can't think. Where is my? It's in my head, but I can't think of which one it is. But they're very let's just say crafty. They're very crafty with their tactics, man. But let's continue, because the Lord is, he's been, showing you these devils, showing you who these devils really are. But now he's really revealing them, and they're being uncovered, by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, through the prophets. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 2. For there is nothing covered, okay, because what was covered by these people, the history, okay, the true breakdowns of the Bible, the true people that's supposed to be in the land of Israel, which is not, those tic-tac rat-looking people, man. Okay, the people that they enslaved in here in the Americas, starting with the so-called African Americans, Latino, Hispanics, whichever one you want to state them as, and the Native and Seminole Indians, man. Okay, when the usury, the taxation. Okay, all these things that this man has done that made it seem like it's righteous, and it made it seem like he's above all nations, that you have to pay him due diligence, okay, for even letting you exist, to putting himself as a god upon earth, man. Okay, for there was nothing covered that shall not be revealed. Okay, and the man of perdition, the wicked, is being revealed as we speak. Neither hid, okay, his agendas, his plans is being revealed by the prophets, because the Lord has revealed and unlocked these secrets and given it to his men. Okay, to warn the people, to condemn them, okay, to leave them assed out, and to say, hey, this is what it is. And the only ones that's going to receive this message and take heed to this message is the predestinated elect, man. Okay, neither hid that shall not be known, and everything is being known. Again, the history, the true history. Okay, all the lies are literally being demolished with the truth in every single aspect of life, man. Okay, everything. Okay, we you know the all the things that has happened throughout history. You know, again, 9/11, all these other things, all these wars, what they really were fighting over, you know, and everything else. Because this man, you know, when he goes into war for certain places, it's really for like your resources. Okay, he wants the resources in that land, and then he wants to set up garrisons, you know, which is embassies in this day, to keep that land in his stronghold, in his control. Okay, but see, you know, a lot of you Babylonians, you Americans don't realize what this man is really doing and what he's about. But let's continue, because the Lord is revealing everything, man. Okay, let's go to the book of Sirach. And, you know, we just hope and pray to just prosper and it keeps on, you know, elevating, man. You know, that we get closer to getting delivered from this hellhole, man. This place is a fucking nightmare, man. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, starting off at verse 31. For he layeth in wait and turneth good into evil. So, you know, that also refers to him saying, so like to the scripture stating, it says, and if he do with it any good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the end, and at the last, he will show forth his wickedness, man. Okay, so again, that also goes in him, you know, speaking smooth, soft, buttery words, man. You know, making you feel like he's about peace, making you feel like he's about being united, when really he's, you know, already has a plan, and even going into more depths in his brain, which is your heart, to how to conquer more and how to cause more bloodshed and mayhem, man. Okay, Sirach 11 verse 31. For he lieth in wait and turneth good into evil, and in things worthy praise will he lay blame upon thee. So, you know, things worthy of praise. A prime example, you know, you're supposed to defend yourself. If people attack you is literally at the point showing forth the action of them shedding, you know, your nation's blood, killing your children, your wife. You know, they'll make it seem like you're a terrorist for you doing what's right, for you fighting to save your nation, save your family. Okay, to have, you know, something to keep your legacy and your foundation prospering on the earth, man. You know, for you being righteous, for you establishing order in your landmass, you know, for you having your women in order, you know, which is supposed to be praised by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, for you having you know, the instructions and guidelines of the Heavenly Father, you know, steadily being rehearsed and steadily being informed, so like you're enforced. So like enforced, and you know, he'll put blame on you like that's evil. You know, all, you know, just a few examples, you know. Okay, but yet if you fight to, you know, to live and to, you know, protect your kids, your wife, your family members, your nation, you're the terrorist. Okay, Sirach 11 verse 32. Of a spark of a flame, Salakia. Sirach 11 verse 32. Of a spark of fire, a heap of coals is kindled, and a sinful man layeth in wait for blood. And that's what these devils are doing, man. They're eager to shed blood, man. They're eager to cause, you know, the downfall of nations, man. Okay, period, man. Verse 33. Take heed of a mischievous man, for he worketh wickedness, lest he bring upon thee a perpetual blot. And that's the MO, man. So, you know, this clown is speaking all these, oh, we're seeking peace, we're about this, we're about that, and that's what it is. It's bullshit, man. You want to kill as many as you motherfuckers as possible, man. Okay, we want the world to be in the palm of our hands. We want to have, complete control over how you speak, how you move, how you think. We want to control your whole life. This what we're doing right now is not enough. It's not enough. This man is greedy, man. He wants your soul. He wants your spirit. He wants to know what you're thinking, man. He wants to be God-like. He wants to be like Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And guess what? He's working wickedness to prosper in his agenda. And he will damn sure not hesitate to shed a motherfucker's blood. Okay, just like Malcolm X said, by any means necessary, these Edomites and these fucking rats really mean that shit. By any means necessary. But let's continue. I quoted something earlier, so let's grab it now. Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him. Okay, and that horse that represents is these Edomites, man, because they're red. Different shades of red, pink, which is also a derivative of red, because their blood shows forth through their skin. They out in the sun, they get red. You smack the hell out of them, they get red. Okay, they're the real colored people if you think about it, because actually when an Edomite passes away, their body can't get preserved that long. Okay, they have to get buried, I think within a week, and they start to change the different colors and shit. Revelation 6 verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace away from the earth. So to take peace from the earth. So again, you hear this conversation in this clip that the beloved elder did, which I got from him, Thawada again. They're talking about peace. But in actual reality, they don't give a damn about peace. At least for y'all. Okay, they're going to live peaceful. And it also states in the book of Proverbs chapter 4, I believe verse 16 on down, that they can't even sleep. They can't even have any rest, any peace of mind, unless they cause some type of grievous, horrific, hellish condition upon the earth. They have to oppress. They have to vex. They have to conquer and devour. Okay, in the midst of their rulership. All right. It's part of their DNA. That's how the Lord built them. That's how the Lord made them. So with them being in a rulership, there's no such thing as peace for the citizens of the earth. No such thing. But for them, are they going to have peace? Of course. They have everything. They have the world in the palm of their hands. But guess what? It's still not enough. They want it all. Okay, they want you to bow down to them. They want you to call them God. Again, they want to be able. They want to implant organism in you. Okay, which is the RFID microhip in you to monitor your body temperature, whether you're sick, whether you're healthy. Okay, your thoughts, when you're defecating, when you're urinating, when you're busting one off with your woman. Okay. When you're not feeling so chipper, when you're sad, when you're mad, when you're happy, all this, they want to know everything. They don't want to know your thoughts. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, they even said it's going to come to the point where you're going to be able to cast your vote for a president by thinking it. Yes. I mean, y'all better catch up, man. Okay, continuing on, Revelation 6 verse 4, continuing on. And that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. Okay, and that sword is not only the modern day gun and an actual sword, a machete, etc., a knife. No, that sword is also the pen. Okay, where they bring forth these unrighteous decrees, these legislations, these laws, these constitutional decrees, all these things, man. These new HR such and such, HR this and HR that, all these things that they bring forth. That pen is a weapon too, man. Because again, not only do they speak those soft oily, buttery words, they write that shit down. And then in the midst of those 745 or 900 and something or 1200 pages, you'll have 1 or 2 sections that really has the whole plan in it. Okay? And that's part of that war, man, bringing forth certain laws, certain decrees, legislations, and all that to give them, because really they don't have a conscience, they really don't give a shit, but to give them an excuse for what they're doing. Oh, see, it's right here in this law that was written up by such and such when such and such was in office. It's right here. So, we're justified in doing this. We're not doing nothing wrong to you people. We're helping you. We're doing this. We're doing that. Okay, well, let's close out. The point's made. These bastards are just wicked, man. They wicked as shit. Okay? But we know that, we have to wait on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And further, and first and foremost, everything is being orchestrated and ordained and handled and manifested by the Lord, yeah? So, hey, man. Call all y'all about Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Kwadizash. This is Sirach chapter 8, verse 16. Strive not with an angry man, okay, because Esau's a psychopath, man. He's a mad science, okay. He's a fucking man of genocide. He's a man of he's a tyrant. So like he's just everything that you wouldn't want to be under a person, to have them rule over you, to guide you or direct you, man. Okay, because at the end of the day, they're also a clear definition of being selfish, man. All right. Sirach chapter 8, verse 16. Strive not with an angry man, and go not with him into a solitary place. So, solitary place is, basically a place by yourself. Okay? But, it really doesn't make a damn difference whether you be by yourself or, matter of fact, let me see real quick, because I don't want to give off the wrong definitions. Solitary. Let me see. You know what? Sometimes Google don't be hitting. Let's go to the etymology real quick, because I want to make sure I'm saying the right definition for that word, solitary. Yeah, you can't. Solitary etymology online: alone, or by oneself or itself, living alone. Okay, alone, lonely, isolated. Okay, loneliness, solitude. Yeah, so I was correct. Sirach 8, verse 16. Strive not with an angry man, and go not with him into a solitary place. For blood is as nothing in his sight, and where there is no help, he will overthrow thee. And again, you hear him talking about peace. Peace, 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 peace. And as you heard, Donald Trump said, I went to go talk to him, and then I asked him about peace, and he was, you don't want a deal. No, they want bloodshed, man. Again, they want to conquer and rule the earth, man. There's no such thing as peace when it comes to these people. And when it comes to bloodshed, they desire it. They look forward to it. Matter of fact, they're looking for it. Salakia. They're looking forward to shedding blood, man. Again, this is how Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai crafted and built them. So it's only going to get worse, and we just waiting for the least of the flock, which is these rats. Okay, these wishes over there in our land, draw in these Babylonians and these other troops over there for Armageddon to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, so these prophecies can speed up and we can get the hell up out of here. I don't want to rock this out of that predestinated number, man. Because again, like I stated before, the Most High is just preheating that oven, and then once that oven gets to that correct temperature that the Most High wants it to get to, he's gonna flood that oven. Again, it's analogy, but you would put the food in there, but in this case, that food is going to be these Babylonians and these other heathen nations to come in to get judged, man. Okay, so I don't want to write this out, man. I hope and I pray that this was edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true, sincere Aki and Wa'akwaf. So with that, I'm just going to say, Call Holayim La, Abba Nawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rikak, Kwadash, Watha Wada, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rikak, Kwadash, for putting the Spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. I don't want to write this out into the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shabbat Shalom.